Discussing Iran's nuclear and foreign policies among university students. Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif attended a gathering of Tehran University students to elaborate on Iran's nuclear policies, with the main focus on the nuclear talks between Iran and the P5+1 group and the Geneva deal. He noted, those who think that the United States and Israel are superpowers and that no one can resist them are afraid of the negotiations.
Meanwhile, Iran's foreign minister says solving Iran's nuclear issue without enrichment would be impossible.
After a nuclear deal signed between Iran and the P5+1 group in Geneva, many raised questions as to whether Iran's enrichment right was included in the deal. The White House released a fact sheet based on which it was announced that the Geneva deal does not include Iran's enrichment right. But a few days ago, Washington Post accused the White House of omitting facts about the nuclear deal. Meanwhile, Iran's foreign minister emphatically announced that in two parts of the agreement, the right of Iran has been mentioned.
Two parts of the document have referred to Iran's enrichment, saying that without enrichment, any solution to Iran's nuclear issue would be impossible. We will continue our 5% enrichment, and in case we decide to resume to 20% enrichment, we can simply do it by turning on the faucet between two cascades, and within 24 hours, we can enrich uranium at 20% level.
Regarding the remarks by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who called the Geneva deal a historic mistake, Iran's foreign minister said,
Netanyahu is worried today because he can no longer introduce Iran as a threat to the world, and even his views are not that welcome at the White House. They are saying so because the future of Zionists hinges on war and tension. Even Jewish American journalists are telling Netanyahu that such policies are outdated, and this is a big success for Iran.
Meanwhile, Iranian students supported the nuclear policies of the Iranian government and actually threw their weight behind the results of the Geneva talks.
We trust Mr. Zarif as he says enrichment has been stipulated in the deal. Enrichment is our right, but no matter if it is 20% or 5%.
We as students support the policies of Mr. Zarif and the nuclear negotiating team. We believe that any decision that our diplomats make will be to the benefit of the nation.
At the same time, Iran's foreign minister says that the Geneva deal is just an action plan and that more serious negotiations are ahead. He said Iran should find a position it deserves in the world because Iranians should not live under the shadow of nuclear nightmare. Saman Kujuri, Press TV, Tehran.